Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Yahweh is who he called God, or Jehovah. Yahweh means he exists. And Yahushai is who he called Jesus Christ. Yahushai means he saves and delivers. And double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. And salutation to all the argument, especially the truth, uncle and wrong. We can let historical Mashra. This is your brother coming not from GMS. Mama count one less. Another lesson going into the beast I hate, the whore, and the beast is named on the EU. All right, and the whore that sits on the beast is of Babylon, the great America. And, since Donald Trump came in, all right, he's been going against it, attacking the EU. All right, attacking the EU, and they see that this prophecy is fulfilling itself. It's going to come to pass. And it's beautiful, all right? It's beautiful that these things that you see, all right? I was not even go there. You know what? Before we bring out, let's go to Matthew 13 right quick. The Vito's prophet's coming back, all right? Vito's prophet's coming back. Is happy that these things that were said to come to pass in the end times is coming to pass, and we're able to see it. We're able to see unravel or unfold. So Matthew 13 and 9. Who have ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said to him, why speakest thou to these people parables? Why? Because the secrets is only given unto the service of the prophets. Let me Father only reveal his secrets to the service of the prophets. All right, the elect. All right. He answered and said to them, because it is given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them is not given, to the wicked of our people, because they say wisdom shall not dwell in a malicious soul. Right. So that's why I say don't cast pearls around swine until they'll rend you. So these are precious, and only the elect is gonna cherish these prophecies, the words of the Heavenly Father. All right. For whosoever have to him shall be given, and he shall have more in abundance. But whosoever have not, from him shall be taken away even what he have. So if you're part of the elect, the Lord gonna give you a plenty. You're gonna continue to gain wisdom. But him that is not really cherishing this truth, and the Lord ain't really departing all this wisdom to, he's probably knowledgeable. The things that he has, the Lord will take it away from him eventually. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which says, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive. And that's what our people see. They hear this truth and they can't understand. Or they see this truth, but they can't really see. They can't really see the kingdom of heaven. They can't see the vision, the prophecy. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes have closed. All right, and it's speaking of the Israelites. At any time should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, should understand, and with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. And the Heavenly Father have not woke up everybody to receive this understanding. Or the Heavenly Father is dealing with the elect of the house of Israel. The rest of the people are going to be blinded, and they're going to be eventually be put to death. All right, because the Heavenly Father doesn't want to let them get it so they can be healed. Because he said they'll be convert and they'll be healed. The Heavenly Father have left only a remnant to get this understanding, and the rest is going to perish. It was born in vain. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. So it's a good thing, it's a great thing, it's a beautiful thing. All right, don't count it as something minute or small. That's a great thing. You have a chance to salvation. Right, I'm saying to you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear and have not heard them. So these if you come back into the flesh, reincarnation, reincarnation, all right, or regeneration, or same thing, back in the flesh. All right, say the spirit of prophets are subject to the prophets. So we coming back a lot, and the things that we didn't see or didn't even understand completely, we understand completely now. All right, now, and we seeing them unravel now. All right, so that's a great thing. All right, the Heavenly Father words are faithful, true, as in Second Ezra. That's why it's caused to be written on paper. We can grab that. And then we're just going to the article. So Second Ezra. Second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, the prophets, said the Lord, and cause them to be written on paper, the Bible, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee, that not their incredulity, their unbelief, trouble thee, that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And that's what it is. Those that don't believe, they're going to die in their unfaithfulness. But the point is that the Heavenly Father words are faithful and true. All right. I said that was it. Let's Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch, and that's speaking of a watchman. That's his duty. His task is to watch. All right, while everybody's sleeping, or everybody's awake, he's a watchman. He's watching for danger. He's watching, and prophets are watchers too. They're called seers, watchers. Set me upon the tower, and I will teach. I will watch, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I'm reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, the prophecy, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run if they readeth, and bring it to another brother, and he could go run it and read it. All right. For the vision is yet for upon the time that every point said every prophecy to be fulfilled or come to pass in this time. But at the end it shall speak, and we see prophecy is speaking, and it not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall, but it will surely come and will not tarry. So we know that the words of the Heavenly Father are going to come to pass. They're faithful and true. So I also want to bring out Isaiah 55, and after Isaiah 55, we would go into the article. So usually I go into the article, but hey, the Lord I did it different today. So Isaiah 55:11. So shall the word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereto I send it. So the Heavenly Father words are going to come to pass. It's going to happen no matter what. The Heavenly Father don't need you to believe for his word to come to fruition. All right, so let's go into the article. La Mode. Trump fires back at EU tech regulation. La Mode RFR, so I guess it's French. All right, Donald Trump administration is defending U.S. tech against U.S. tech giants against EU regulations. Brussels say it is determined to apply them. So Brandon Carr, president of U.S. Federal Communication Commission at Mobile World Congress, the world's largest cell phone trade show in Barcelona, Monday, March 3rd, 2025, and the looming war between U.S. and Europe. So we'll be saying that Europe, all right, the UN, not the UN, but EU, United, European Union, all right, and the U.S., all right, EU and NATO, all right, that's the beast, and the U.S. is the whore. The digital industry is becoming the front line of its own. U.S. President Donald Trump administration seems to be seizing every opportunity to attack European regulations of tech to feel dominated by American giants. All right, so-called trying to act like I'm bring America great again. There is some concern that I have with respect to the approach that Europe is taking the DSA Slovakia EU Digital Service Act in particular, said U.S. Federal Communications Commission FCC boss Brandon Carr on Monday, March 3rd. Man, what the hell was that? Come on, man. Follow this shit. All right. March 3rd at Mobile World Congress Telecoms trade show in Barcelona, referring European regulation on social media content moderation, Slovakia, that came into force in 2023. There are risks that the regulatory regime imposes excessive rules that respect free speech. An official warned in front of the European Commission Vice President for Digital Sovereignty, Hanna Verkunen, I don't know the name, fuck that name, with whom he was participating in a round table discussion. The censorship that is potentially coming down the pipe for DSA is something that is incompatible with free speech tradition. So I guess I gotta read for $3.99. So going into free speech, all right, dealing with free speech. All right, we already know they're gonna censor this truth. All right, but you see the conflict going back with NATO, the EU, the beast. All right, yeah, I wanted some more, but let me see if I can find something else. So like here, times India. Let's see what this. Donald Trump is unhappy with EU taxing and troubling American technology companies, saying will defend them from foreign extortion. All right, so coming against the EU. As tensions rise between U.S. and Europe, the technology industry is emerging as a key battleground. We had to understand she's the whore, so you had to understand that even I believe it was Biden or that bitch that America have to be the spearhead of the New World Order. All right. I don't know, my allergies been acting up, dog, all day. So lucky. Emerging as key battleground, the administration of U.S. President Donald Trump is aggressively challenging European efforts to regulate technology in an area where American companies hold significant sway. All right. Where, as reported by Le Monde, speaking at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona on March 3rd, 2025, FCC Chairman Brendan Carr voiced concern about EU Digital Services Act, DSA, which has governed social media content moderation since 2023. And we already know that's where this word, they're trying to ban this word. Our what you'll say, free thinking, or in sense of things exposing their agenda. They don't want their agenda to be exposed. Approach Europe is taken with DSA risks opposing only restrictive rules on free speech. And even America's with it. Carr cautioned during a roundtable of Hanna Verkunen, European Commission Vice President for Digital Sovereignty. He argued that DSA potential for censorship clashes with American free speech values. And the leaks are done with. I might do another video dealing with going into famine of the word. So I'm gonna keep this for tomorrow or later. Because remember the Constitution, but the Constitution, they've been wiping their ass with the Constitution. Incidentally, the criticism from FCC chief was not one-off. Part of the sustained offensive by U.S. officials since President Trump took office. The U.S. is increasingly pushing back against U.S. policies, and could affect the tech titans companies like Meta, encompassing Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. All right, give me a second. Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, OpenAI, and Twitter. On February 23, all right, House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan escalated attack in a sharply worded letter to Teresa Ribera, EU competent how you say this? Commissioner. Wow, I'm tripping. It's lucky. Since Margaret Vestager exit in 2024, Jordan decried The DSA censorship accused of EU using Digital Markets Act DMA in effect since March 2024 to unfairly target American firms. All right, and DMA rules oppose competition rules on major digital platforms such as search engines and commerce sites, prohibiting preferencing, drawing claim it is disproportionately burdens European companies, nothing that 5 or 7 platforms, like it. 7 platforms. In effect, are Americans alongside Europe, Booking, China, ByteDance. He demand Ribera provide briefing by 10 a.m. So this is going into censorship and things like that, but I'm tackling it as in Revelations. I believe it's the 17th chapter. All right, you see the back and forth with EU, NATO, and the whole America. And Trump been at their throat since he came back. You know what I'm saying? So they're starting to dislike this horror, and that's prophecy, and that's what I was hinting at. So let's go to Revelation 17 and go straight to the point. Revelation 17:1, and there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither. And he shewed unto thee the judgment of the great whore. The judgment is those intercontinental ballistic missiles and the concentration hate from the mouth of the chariots of the great whore. And the great whore is Babylon, the great America, that sit upon many waters, that sit upon all the other nations of the world. She's the top. All right. In whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Wine is her philosophies, all right, her way of life, her wine, all right. And I'm gonna go straight to the point. 12, and the 10 horns, all right, which thou sawest are 10 kings, which receive no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings in 1 hour of the beast. All right. I'm gonna go straight to the point. 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. They shall hate the whore. All right, the beast is NATO, EU. All right. And the whore is Babylon the Great, and they're gonna hate her. All right, all those that have nuclear power or nuclear capability are gonna shoot their nukes. Even her so-called allies, the allies of the EU, are going to shoot at her. 200 million nuclear warheads are going to hit Babylon the Great. All right, and the 10 horns, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So those that are in league with her are in league with her, are gonna burn her, are gonna shoot nukes at her. All right, gonna destroy her. All right. So I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the arguments, especially the truth, uncut and raw. Waking the leg comes to third, come Shalom.